Shalom, Yasharala. I'm going to start out by giving infinite honors to my Heavenly Father, my great King, Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahushua Ba'Shem, Harakakadash. Double honors to my elder apostles and elder bishops, a great millstone. A salutation to my fellow laborers in the Mashiach, Yahushua, pushing his beloved true cross the four winds. Shalom to you, brothers. And you few aquas that take heed. All right, this weekend at camp, we have what we believe was an unaware that pulled up on us. Over the years, you've seen brothers do videos like that, and the Lord has given us a spirit of discernment, to see things from spiritual perspectives. And over time, we notice when the Lord may send an unaware, and you look at a brother's video, the unaware, it'll be somebody that is uncommon to the human eye. He might be looked at as a bum, or somebody that's not in high society, somebody you'll look at with not within high regard. And this brother fit the status quo of how unawares be when they pull up on you. He was an older guy. He had a beard. He looked like he was homeless, but everything that came out of his mouth was in alignment with the scriptures. Downtown where we teach, we've been teaching down there for years, and I go on the limit and I say I've seen at least all of the usual suspects that dwell around that area at least once. It's a lot of them, but I've seen them in passing at least once. They pass by the camp, or even when you're at camp, you're downtown, you see them walking. This guy I have never seen down there. I've never seen him once. And when he came, he said a lot of things that was spiritual and in alignment with the scriptures, what I'm about to play. Then the guy, the way he came up, he didn't say anything to us, and he put a paper down, and we didn't look at the paper that he put down by us until later on. And then y'all gonna see what the guy drew. And I was like, man, you can't make that up. That had to be unaware. And my beloved brother, he was a guest in town. He drove down from New Orleans. And normally when we see people get too close to the camp or whatnot, we be like, get on the other side or keep your distance. But for some reason, we wasn't like that with this guy. He got close. He even sat down by us and was like, hey, I got a scripture, And we was like, did that dude just say he had a scripture? But I'm about to let it play, and I'm going to funnel it through the scriptures. We clearly and wholeheartedly think that this was one of our beloved brothers, one of the heavenly hosts. So without further ado, I'm going to let the clip play.
Always working through the spirits of the men of the Lord. Now, John might say it was a fire shut up in my barn. I could not stay. Even when I wanted to stay, I couldn't hold myself. Even King David said, oh, you got to chill, brother.
All right. Now, the guy pulled up. He never said nothing to us, but he came like behind us a little bit. And notice he put that white paper there. And watch how long it took for us to finally look and see what he had on that paper. He just came down, and before he did that, he just sat down and opened up his Bible. He had a Bible on him. So we was like, damn, dude got a Bible. So we was like, all right. It's not too many times people come up there with Bibles. But he was quiet, and he just pulled his Bible up. Then it looked like he was over there drawing. A lot of the brothers say it looked like he was over there drawing, and we think that's what he was doing. He had that within his Bible, and he was drawing, but he just came and set it down with us. But listen, we're gonna rap with him and listen to the things he said.
King David said, for the Lord to try, for the making doers. Go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah, what's your name, bro? Isaiah? Wow. That's just...
All right, that's the first sign. Brother asked him what his name. He said his name was Isaiah. There's more. Check it out.
Because the spirit had people like, brother, just chill, it came like that, bro. Yo. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. Just notice the little sense. They making sense. Yeah. But they all making sense. Right? A sin, we ain't sin,
And yeah, and another thing, he kept saying little sayings that, like the brother said, he said something that made sense. He had mumbled something. He said a sitting duck is a dead duck. And otherwise to say, man, you got to be active in this thing. We don't just sit on our leaves. You know what I'm saying? Lord say when he went through the marketplace and seen men sitting idle, he told him, man, get your ass out there and go labor. All right. And that's why the guy had said a sitting duck is a dead duck. You know, you got to get it in. Okay. That's what the brother talking about. That's what the guy had said.
He good. Just let him. Just let him be good. That's how we watching, brother. But like King David, yes, yeah. Let him do what he could very well be. Yes. And like King David said, for the Lord to make him do the work. Like sometimes you may be just sitting at the house, you're chilling, whatever, like this, and then bam, the Spirit of the Lord just jumps on you, waiting for to do a video, or you post something in the WhatsApp. You know what I'm saying? So in the chat. You made Spirit might jump on, brother, but you do a whole fucking dialogue, and I'm like, oh, whoa, hey, goddamn, bro. That's how it goes, bro. Okay? When you got, when you focus, when you occupy the promise, as it says in 39 chapter, you cannot hold your tongue. But that's in Isaiah the 62nd chapter. I will no longer hold my peace. He that keeps Jerusalem shall not hold his peace.
All right, I'm gonna skip down to where the guy finally got up. All right, I'm gonna skip down to when he finally got up and started talking to us. Bear with me.
Ain't nothing. John 44. No, I dropped down to 44. You got it. All right, let's go ahead and hear what y'all saying. Yahweh said unto them, my meat is to do the will of him that sent me. All right, I said, and to finish his work. Okay? And all the reason we are doing this, all right, is because the Lord is good. All right? The only reason we are doing this is because, hey, Isaiah, neighbor. Isaiah. Hey, you know your Israelite according to the Bible? Oh, am I an Israelite? Do you know that?
The brother asked him, "Am I an Israelite?" And the guy said, "By blood." Now, look, this was a peculiar individual. Like when we first laid eyes on him, we just, you're in his flesh, and the Lord taught us to test the spirit by the spirit to see if it's of the Most High. But when you look at him, you would think he was one of the homeless guys that just walk around drinking all day. That's how he looked at first glance. But listen to his communication, his dialogue. The brother asked him, "Do you know you're an Israelite?" And then his response was, "Yeah, I'm an Israelite by blood."
I don't mean to disturb y'all. No, you good. I said you good. 7 of us. Wow.
Then he said, he looked at us, he counted, he got 4 brothers on the other side of the camera in their garments. And he was like, "It's 7 of y'all." All right. And we was like, damn, the things he just saying, he was just throwing things out of there. And, we know 7 is a number of completion. It's a beautiful number. And he just looked at us, he said, "It's 7 of y'all."
The average person don't say that. Y'all just pay attention to it. Sam, what does 7 mean? 7 is number 8. Number what?
The brother said, he say 7 is the number for 8, and it's the number of completion. All right, and we like, damn, who is this guy? I was taught these things when I came amongst the body. I didn't know none of these things until I came amongst the brotherhood. All right, and this just is a guy, an older looking guy that look like he's living under the stars. What we teach at, they got a lot of homeless. We teach downtown, at the chief place of concourse downtown, where all the government buildings at, the courthouse, so on and so forth. And you have a lot of poor people that walk to and fro down there. And he looked like one of them, but his conversation, his speech was betraying him. We knew he wasn't one of those people.
Get him. Bring it out. Listen, we in laughter with you. Laughter The lion represents the strongest beast that can never be conquered. That's right. So I just want y'all to be blessed. Head out festivities today. It's Black History Month. And it's time for us to get together. It's time for us to march like y'all march. So in the army of the Lord. Yeah, in the army of the Lord. In the hosts of the Lord.
And he say it's time for us to march like we march. He didn't say like everybody else march, like we march. And the Lord has raised us up to do what? Be defenders of the gospel and push this word, all right?
No, the wrong enemy these days. Yeah, fighting each other. Where's the enemy?
And then he told us to don't fight each other. And then I asked him, well, who is the enemy? And you heard him say the Edomites. Let me rewind it, because I did cut it off a little bit.
Time for us to get together. Time for us to march like y'all march. So in the army of the Lord. Yeah, in the army of the Lord. In the hosts of the Lord. But we fight down the wrong enemy these days. Yeah, fighting each other. Where's the enemy?
Now he said we were fighting the wrong enemy. We're fighting each other. He said we the wrong enemies. We shouldn't be fighting each other. And I asked him, well, who is the enemy? And he clearly said the Edomites. You see what I'm saying? It's either a fucking fed playing games or he has to be unaware. And I think it's the latter.
That was his blessing. Wow. Think about Cain. Abraham had no weapon. Never but his face. Cain had the weapon he killed him. Oh, that. Yes. Put it like this. We out here every through all these festivities. Yeah. That's what but due to the festivities, we haven't been able to come exactly. This is our normal spot right here to come. Yeah, we're gonna get next Saturday. Lord willing, we get next Saturday. You gonna be here? I'll be. It's my home, man. I'm from New Orleans. I'm from New Orleans. We're gonna be out here for 5. Look, we out here for 5 every Saturday. Yeah. 5, 5:30. The Lord said the same. The Lord told me 15 minutes early, so I'll be here at 5. Who told you to be 15 minutes?
The brother asked, who told you to be 15 minutes early? He said, our drill sergeant. And I learned that in the ministry. My beloved elder brother, Yakanan, I used to come a little late on time. He used to be like, hey, brother, you're an older brother. You need to be here before camp start. You need to be here before everybody, you know? That shows a good trait of leadership. And that guy said, I got to be here 15 minutes before 5. He said, I'll be there for 5:45. The brother asked him, well, who told you that? He said, my drill sergeant. And how about Shimei Awashai, our drill sergeants, man? We're in the end of time army. We're soldiers of Yahweh. About Shimei Awashai, man. You know, and we never seen this guy. We never seen him sojourning or walking around downtown, you know, with the little bags. That's how most of them look downtown. You know, they look like they're downtrodden. We teach it, a lot of them congregate around there, but we never seen this guy. We never seen him. We've seen them all. We've seen the few women that be down there. We see the guys, you know, and they notice us from being out there week in and week out, but we've never seen this individual right here.
No, he just said his drill sergeant. No, what drill sergeant? Yes. He was on step. Don't play no game. Hey, bless your heart, I said. It's a best. Yeah. Shalom. Call like y'all watch Shabbat. Shalom, myself. Shalom. Call like y'all watch Shabbat. Yeah. You know
All right. Now look, notice that white paper in the background. All the conversation we had him from when he first came in, we never looked at the paper that he drew and put behind us. Now watch this. We didn't think about it. It didn't dawn on us till later to look. Let's see what he drew and what he left there. So watch this. Watch the paper that he left later. Look how long it took us to finally go look at the paper. All right, we talked to him. We prophesied a little bit, but we never went and got the paper.
Bring out drawings. They got an actual depiction of Yahushua himself. Sit around, look at all the signs. Go back over that close scriptures, and then come up and say, what he said. Yeah, you put all three of the drawings up. Yeah. I'll show one of them. Let's show all three. Yeah. He said 7 of y'all. Yeah, he looked at this one like 7.
Now watch the drawings that the guy drew. Look at the drawings he drew. Well, no, you know what? I went too far. I want to get when he first put the first drawing up there. All right, here we go. Because first the brother just put the first drawing, but he didn't put the other 3. All right, so this is the first time he put the drawing up. Now look, this is what the man drew. Now when you seen him first come up there, he just set that paper, and the brother was like, "Hey, whoa, you're doing too much, fella. Fall back." And he just set that paper down, but we never looked at it. And that's Yahushua, man, an austere man. Looked like he ready to come back to the planet Earth and get busy. Okay, that's what the man looked. Now let's see the other. Now when he showed that, we talked a little while. 10 minutes passed, and we talked a little while. And the brother was like, he left 4 pages, and the brother was like, "Well, man, show all the pages." So because we that's the only one we saw. Let's see what the other ones he left. All right, so it's around 50. All right, now watch the other ones he drew. Okay, I went too far. All right, now watch this.
Right? You don't say you want to go home.
Brother cracking jokes on me and shit. I love the brotherhood, man. That dude, that character.
That's how you know the Lord is with you. Great millstone, get it without elders and apostles. Brothers come around like, come on, man, and bring out drawings. They got an actual depiction of Yahushua himself. Sit around, look at all the signs. Go back over that close scriptures, and then come up and say, what he said. Yeah, you put all 3 of the drawings up. Yeah. I'll show one of them. Let's show all 3.
Now watch the other one. We saw the first one. It was a picture of Yahushua. Now watch these other ones. They spiritual too. All right, now that's the first paper we saw. Now, why would he leave these papers behind? That's the straight gate. Yahushua is the portal. You see what I'm saying? And that's the so-called black man. See, we hadn't saw it. John 10 and 1, man. And look, come on, show the last one. And the last one, it was the Lord putting a crown on the elect. I don't think he showed. Did he show the last one? Show the last one, brother. The last one was a good one too. He showed that the Lord putting the crowns on the elect, man. Yeah. And yeah, we kept them, man. We keeping that one as a plaque, all right? We ain't getting rid of those pictures the guy drew because we really think that was unaware, all right? So let's get in these precepts, man, all right? And you know, those things like that, it just make you feel good, man. Let you know the Lord is amongst us, you know? And, you know, he could be on, you know, we speak as men when we say these things, you know? We're not saying this as if it's a law, but you know that's what we think. We speak as men. We sincerely think that was a unaware, man. All right, this has been going on with the nation of Israel and the Lord's elect men since we've been a nation. Okay, we're gonna prove it through these holy scrolls. All right, this is Hebrews 13. I'm gonna start from the top. Let brotherly love continue. Be not forgetful to entertain strangers, for thereby some have entertained unawares. All right, now we're gonna show uh, a few cases where men entertained strangers and they were unaware that those was angels. See, when that guy came up, we didn't treat him like society. Man, I'm burning all my sage. Man, I need this for later. Shit. Normally to go out on his own, and it's just sitting here burning like a mug. So lock y'all, I can't. Cause I don't got no more sage left. It's just burning away. All right. So back to what I was saying. So lock you for that. All right. Normally in this society, people treat people that look like they're homeless, they treat them like shit. Okay? They treat this society, if somebody look like they're in a lower state and look like they're homeless, people frown upon them and they mistreat them. You know, it is what it is. That's the American way. You have a few people that are merciful to them. You know what I'm saying? Treat them with dignity, but most of society treats them ill. All right. And the Lord told us if it be possible, get along with all men. And he tells us, like, test the spirit by the spirit to see if it's of the Most High. And even if the spirit isn't of the Most High, the Lord has taught us if it be possible, get along with all men. Now I'm gonna give you an example. All right. After we put Cam down, put down the camera, put the camera in the camera stand, put it up, got all the signs, and we broke Cam down. Another guy came up. Now this guy was homeless too, but the difference is Isaiah, that was the guy I told us his name was. He didn't smell anything. This other guy, he came and he looked like Isaiah, but he wasn't in the spirit of Isaiah. He came up, he was drunk. We could clearly see he was inebriated and he smelled. All right. And then when he said, he told us, man, I see y'all guys down here all the time. Then he started talking that Jesus Christ stuff and God loves everybody. And we told him to get the fuck on down, you know. We was like, man, move around. You're drunk, you're inebriated. All right. You're very disrespectful. We told him to move around. All right. It's not that we had a superiority complex. The guy was off, you know. He was off. We wasn't like that with Isaiah. We test the spirit by the spirit. He was respectful. He was orderly. And, you know, the things he said synchronized with the scriptures. All right. But when the guy came after camp, he was just on demon time, nigga time, drunk, out of order, talking that westernized Christianity bullshit. And we told him get on the block, man. We didn't want to talk to him. Okay. But the Lord, but when we got to that conclusion with him, we tested the spirit by the spirit. We went through the same filtration that we did with the previous guy. That guy showed who he was. He was a demon. All right. So the Lord told us to be not forgetful to entertain strangers, for there be some entertain angels unaware. All right. And hey, we were very respectful to that guy. We didn't look at his outer appearance and disdain him and look at him ill or treat him ill. We dealt with him like we would deal with anybody else, okay? And let's show a case where a man entertained angels unaware, and those angels end up saving the guy's life. All right? This is Genesis 19. I'm going to start at the first verse. It is written, and there came two angels to Sodom at even, and Lot sat in the gate of Sodom. And Lot, seeing them, rose up to meet them, and he bowed himself with his face toward the ground. All right, now, hey, you got to understand, he bowed himself to the ground. He was a righteous man. Lot was righteous, okay? He was a righteous man. He was an upright man, okay? Even though he lived in Sodom, and him and Abraham had to separate because their herdsmen wasn't getting along, he was still an upright man that feared the Lord, okay? And he said, behold now, my lords, turn in, I pray you. into your servant's house and tarry all night. See, he's being very hospitable. All right, very welcoming. That's how we're supposed to be with fellow Israelites. And wash your feet, and you shall rise up early and go on your ways. And they said, nay, but we will abide in the street all night. And he pressed upon them greatly. You see, he was like, no, my brethren, come on. All right. And what happened? Lot perceived he wasn't like the men of Sodom that was around him. All right. Sometimes you could just look at a man's countenance and tell that they of a different stock, they're of a different mindset. And they turned in unto him and entered into his house. And he made them a feast and did bake unleavened bread, and they did eat. So yes, angels can eat. All right. And they are celestial beings. So when we get those celestial bodies, we still gonna eat. All right. We still gonna have sex. All right. Now those angels, the heavenly hosts don't have sex, but we are. All right. The bodies that the Lord gonna give us, all right, they're gonna be terrestrial and celestial, because we're gonna be able to go behold the beauty and inquire of Yahweh in his temple, according to what's that scripture? It's Psalms 27. And you know what? Since I said I gotta bring it, I gotta bring it out. This don't have nothing to do with the topic, but hey, it's the spirit rolling. That's Psalms 27:3. Let me see. All right. Yep. Psalms 27:4. One thing have I said, and I desired of Yahweh B'Shem Shai, that I will seek after, that I might dwell in the house of Yahweh all the days of my life, to behold the beauty of Yahweh B'Shem Shai, and to acquire in his temple. You see? So when we get those heavenly bodies, man, we're gonna have to be able to, go in that spiritual realm and behold the beauty of our power, man, and our great King, man. All right, and be up there with the holy angels. You need a spiritual body to do that. Flesh and blood cannot do that. Okay, but look, to get back on topic, you see that Lot, righteous Lot, entertain angels unawares, and what did those angels end up doing? So, saving him and his household, those that were joining to him. All right, and before it was over, his wife, she was off. His daughter's husbands was off. So the only people that was delivered was him and his daughters, man. All right, and he was doing what the scriptures commanded him, man. He was being very hospitable, like the Lord taught us to be. All right, the Lord teach us to wrong no man and to be honorable to all men, even if a nigga of the world wicked. If he hasn't done you no wrong, all right, if it be possible, get along with all men. All right, now we don't be hospitable invite no heathens and stuff to our house, but if you're at the job or in society, you treat all men with respect. You know. That's how wisdom teaches us how to make it in this society, man. Because when you look at those movies or those instances where where these mass shootings happen and the guy just clicks and kills, in a lot of cases he'll go kill a whole office or a whole job full of people and let one person live. The reason that happens is because when that one person lived, the one person that lived, they'll tell a story, or everybody else treated him like shit, but I always had a heart for him and I was good to him. The dude to kill this bunch of people, kill himself, but for one reason, he'll let one person go because that person was good to him. That person showed him respect. And that's what the spirit teach us to do. Okay. Now that don't mean be a fool if somebody coming up against you, being an ignoramus and disrespecting you and dealing with you ill. You put curses on them and you get it far away from them, but you still handle the matter in a spiritual manner. Now we don't let nobody just walk over us. All right, now this is Judges, the 13th chapter. This is another time people entertain angels unaware, and a blessing came out of it. All right, this is Judges 13:8. Then Manoah entreated Yahweh and said, O Lord, let the man of God which thou send come again unto us and teach us what we should do unto the child that shall be born. All right. And Manoah was that was Samson's father. I think it was his father or his mother. I think that was his father. Yeah, the father was Manoah. All right. And Yahweh hearkened to the voice of Manoah, and the angel of Yahweh came again unto the woman, and she said, and she said, and as she unto the woman as she said in the field, but Manoah, her husband, was not with her, and the woman made haste and ran and showed her husband and said unto him, Behold, the man appeared unto me that came unto me the other day. And Manoah arose and went after his wife, and came to the man, and said unto him, Art thou the man that spake unto the woman? And he said, I am. And Manoah said, Now let thy words come to pass. How shall we order the child, and how shall we do unto him? And when you read Genesis, the second chapter, when the Lord put Adam to sleep, all right, he sealed instruction in Adam how to deal with a woman. That's what the Lord was doing, and giving him instruction how to rear a family. Okay, that's what the Lord do to us. And the angel of the Lord said unto Manoah, Of all that I have said unto the woman, let her beware. She may not eat of anything that cometh of the vine. So while she's pregnant, she can't drink no wine, no strong drink. Let her not drink wine or strong drink. Let nor any unclean thing. And that all that I command her, let her observe. Okay. And Manoah said unto the angel of the Lord, I pray thee, let us detain thee until we have made thee a kid for thee. See, he's being very hospitable to the man. The man prophesied to him good tidings, and he wanted to show his appreciation. That's what we're supposed to do, man. To men, we supposed to have goodwill towards men, you know, even if we know they 2/3 of off. We deal with them accordingly. We be a user of this world, not abusing it. That don't mean just being an asshole. Hey, you fucking Edomite, you fucking devil. Nah, that's not how we get down. All right. Or if it's 2/3 of our people and you know they're not gonna get the truth, you know, you don't go this far as invite them to your house and cooking for them, but you still deal with them in a civilized, respectful manner. Okay. And sometimes when you do this, you'll be entertaining an angel. Okay. When you do as the scriptures command you. And the angel of the Lord said unto Manoah, Though thou detain me, I will not eat of thy bread, and thou will offer a burnt offering. Thou must offer it unto Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. For Manoah knew not that he was an angel of the Lord. See, so he was unawarely being hospitable to an angel. Okay? And when you do that, man, the Lord let the angel put blessings on you, all right? Or the Lord blesses you, okay? It's a beautiful thing. And when Manoah said unto the angel of the Lord, What is thy name? That when thy sayings come to pass, that we may do thee honor. And the angel of Yahweh said unto him, Why askest thou thus after my name, seeing it is a secret? So Manoah took a kid with the meat offering and offered up on a rock to Yahweh. And the angel did wondrously, and Manoah and his wife looked on. For it came to pass when the flame went toward heaven from off the altar, the angel ascended into the flame of fire. Man, that was heavy, bro. I mean, when the flame got offered up to the Lord, the angel flew inside of the fire, man. That was some celestial shit, man. All right, that defied all the laws of physics. All right, that defied all of these universal laws that we are bound by in this flesh, man. Okay. And these are the type of things that's going to happen with us in Jacob's trouble, man. The Lord going to send angels to feed us, defend us, all right? Make fires, keep us warm, all type of things. And the Lord is going to put the spirit on brothers and lift up that standard where we'll be able to do the things that the heavenly hosts are doing, that have done. Like, that was magnificent, man. And for it came to pass that the flame went up toward heaven from the altar, and the angel of the Lord ascended into the flame of the altar, and Manoah and his wife looked on and fell on their faces to the ground, okay? So they entertained an angel unawares, and the angel was amongst them, and they did not know that it was an angel. Okay? So in our day and time, when we see certain things and it's just not adding up, we'd be like, man, that could have been an angel. All right. And the reason that is happening because things written aforetime was written for our learning. So we read these scriptures and we see that these things happen and we come to the conclusion, whoa, that could have been one of our brothers, man. All right. This is Bill and the Dragon, chapter 1. I'm gonna start at verse 32. Okay, and these are the type of things that's gonna happen for us in Jacob's trouble, man. These brothers are gonna reveal themselves to us and come guide us and help us, man. Okay, Bill and the Dragon 1 and 32. And in the den there were 7 lions. All right, so this was an insurrection against our beloved brother Daniel. All right, and the insurrection is about to come down on us. And they had given him And they had given them every day 2 carcasses and 2 sheep. All right. So every day they fed these lions, every day. All right. Which were not given to them to the intent they might devour Daniel. So Daniel had went to trial. He was condemned to death. And they didn't feed the lions that they normally feed 2 carcasses and 2 sheep. So the lions was hungry. So they did that. The wicked ass niggas, so the lions could devour Daniel as soon as he touched the den. Now there was in Judea a prophet called Habakkuk, who made pottage and had broken bread in a bowl, and was going into the field for to bring it to the reapers. But the angel of Yahweh said unto Habakkuk, Go carry thy dinner that thou hast in Babylon unto Daniel, who's in the lion's den. Now, when you read this account of Daniel, they don't tell you that Daniel ate in the lion's den. It just said that the Lord shut up the lion's mouth, you know. But when you read these other beautiful books, it get more thorough. Like when you read about the account of Egypt, what you read about in Exodus, about the Passover, the angel of death that came over and passed over the nation Israel. It don't get to you thorough like what happened when that mist and those angels, them grim reapers came in. But when you read Wisdom of Solomon 17 and 18, it tells you exactly what happened. Okay. And Habakkuk said, Lord, I have never saw Babylon, neither do I know where the den is. And the angel Lord took him by the crown, took him by the head, and bare him by the hair of his head through the vemises of the spirit, and set him in Babylon over the den. The Lord is going to do stuff. The Lord just metamorphed his ass from Israel to Babylon. You see what I'm saying? And the Lord is going to do that to us, to feed a brother. Things like that is going to happen to us. That was an insurrection against the beloved brother Daniel. And he was holding fast to the testimony of Yahweh Shem Shai. Insurrection came against him. And the Lord did a miracle to deliver that brother through his heavenly host. Things like that is going to happen to us. And you got to have that faith. And Habakkuk cried saying, Oh, Daniel Allah, take the dinner which Yahweh have sent thee. And then Daniel said, Thou hast remembered me, O Yahweh, neither hast thou forsaken me, forsaken them that seek thee and love thee. All right. And we hold fast to these words. That's why we seek him, we obey him, we love in obedience and love are one of the same. All right. And we look out for things like this to happen because we know they're going to come to pass. And that's why we're hospitable, we're respectful to people, because hey, sometimes you might entertain an unaware, man. And these unawares are going to be very active in these turbulent times we're about to go into. Okay. So with that, I don't want to ratazah. This was edifying to the hearers. I'm going to give infinite honors to my Heavenly Father, my great King, Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai Bashem, Harakar Kadash. Double honors to our elder apostles and elder bishops, a great millstone, and salutation to my fellow laborers in the Mashiach Yahweh Shai. Kwame Yasharala, Baba.